Hello, people on the internet, and welcome back to. Oh my god, you don't hear a thing. Oh boy, oh boy. Standard. You don't have any audio. That is unfortunate. Okay, I don't see why this is not working. Why this was not working. It's only been a month since the last video. Oh my goodness. That is... Ooh. Yeah, welcome back to Legacies talk. I planned on recording the Bad Batch talk first episode. Yes, Bad Batch has been released. I planned on, recording the first episode of Bad Batch talk, but I still haven't found a game for that. And there was finally a new Legacies, two new Legacies episodes we could talk about, so, Legacies talk it is. So, yeah. Right. My smart book. Let's take a look. I wrote down something about the last few episodes. My god, this is a bloody chaos! My god, if you read this, you'd think I'm completely mad. Oh god. Yeah. So, by the way, I spent like the last 25 minutes or so trying to get this bloody system to work. And I think... Yep. Now that should work. Ooh. You're not going to exterminate me, Dalek. Whew. Okay, bye-bye, Dalek. And no, there sadly is no mod that changes the looks into Dalek. The mod's just sufficient enough to change the voices into Dalek ones. So, meh. Sorry, horse. Oh my god, I snapped them away and oh my bloody what? You hurt my horse! Bloody hell. That was not that good. Okay. So, Legacies. As I've said in the last Legacies talk video, They're finally doing something with Leo Howard's character. And they're finally doing something with MG, and that's most likely the best part of the show. Because it's literally the only sort of character development thing that's going on. Because what they do is not about Malivore. It's such a relief. It feels so much more like the original shows. Oh, God. I mean, it's not nearly as good as it could be. Don't take me wrong, but they're finally doing something with these two. I like it. I like it so much. Oh, you could almost say I love it, but then that would elevate that to a level that it certainly does not have. Well, since you do no damage... Ding, 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 ding. Man, I can't wait for Skyward Sword HD to come out. So, you know, I will see if for Skyward Sword HD I will to get you Skyward Sword HD. If the modifications are really that good with the steering and the steering with the controls and stuff, so I'll give you the Switch version, or I'll go with the emulator version, because let's face it, it just looks way better than the Switch version, because my PC's kind of, you know, multiple times as powerful as the Switch. So, as you can see with Breath of the Wild, just, you know, take out one of my later Breath of the Wild videos. The final part, for example, if you want to see good quality of the game, and then compare to this. Yeah. You know, it is just better looking. So, yeah. So, yes, MG and Leo Howard's character, for which I still don't know the name. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Perhaps something that they should tackle in future episodes. Yeah, so, love what they're doing with them. Well, not love, but, you know, it's as good as it can get. So, yeah. Like what they're doing with that. The whole Josie's new girl is a werewolf thing, and how the curse works. That was so good. It was so fucking dark. You know, like, oh my god, she helped her granddad to commit, well, it's not suicide, I don't know the English word. In German it would be called Sterbehilfe, which is basically when a sick person takes their own life because they cannot be healed and their life is no longer livable. They would survive, but they would no longer be alive, as by a standard observation of these two words, you know? It's something that they often use in TV shows where, like, well, I would be surviving, but I wouldn't feel alive, you know? It's a lot of topic. A show that tackles this thematic quite good is the first 2 episodes or so of Hannah or Hana, or I don't know if it's an international show, but it is a Prime original, I think, and like the first season, although I haven't started the second season because it is quite different from the first season, and a few of the things that happened in the first season, I don't want to spoil anything, but you know, don't like the choices that they made in the second season for a few characters. And that's all I'm gonna say. And now I really need something to do. So what could we do? Chickens. Yeah, let's hunt chickens. Let's hunt chickens. What we're going to write there. So you know why I have a bit of stuff to talk. And yes, the reason for no bad batch talk, before I forget to talk about that. I still haven't found a proper video game, you know. I want to have bad batch talk with a proper Star Wars themed game. And I want a game that we already saw, or a game from a franchise that we already saw on the channel. You know, so I'm thinking maybe Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. Because, well, we already had our first Lego game. And it has no voice acting in it, so that makes it, you know, a possible candidate. But I already played, you know, there's nothing cool I can still do as a background in the current save, because I only have the challenges left. And my no bloody Giga mod is not working. Don't get on my bloody nerves. Alright, and whoops. We have the rain preset. Well, I also have to put on the UI detect parts. So, as long as we have rain in here, we're going to use the rain preset. Yeah, don't want to be exterminated, Dalek. See ya! Bye-bye, Dalek. So, yes, MG and Leo are doing, well, basically super squad things. Just, you know, with humans and... Yeah, we'll talk about that. I love that they did this. You know, that they showed the way that it worked and everything. That they didn't change that, because they already changed way too much lore. Which is really exhausting, by the way. You know, the what they're doing with Cleo, I think, she's a new character. And she's a muse, which is a new sort of monster. Or not a new sort of monster, but a new, previously unknown sort of special witch. You know, like the tribe, not like the tribe, but like the twins. And that Caleb is, you know, he kind of likes her and everything. It's okay, but I think that they just don't know what to do with her. Yeah. You got a headache. That's not surprising, you were unconscious. Bye-bye. Next thing. Right. Hope. I feel like they don't want her to have character progression at all. Like, everything she does, entire character is based off of London. And that's bad, because, you know, Arya Shigashami is playing marvelous role, you know? He's doing a good job at what he does and what he wants London to be. And it works, you know, quite well whenever he can do what he wants to do and he's not doing, you know, the proper stuff. And he can be a fun character to hang around. And they don't use that as much. They just use him as a plot device for Hope. Because that's all our character is now. Which is kind of, you know, a de-evolution. She's evolving, but backwards. And that is just not working at all. Like, really not. And you can sense that. So, no rain anymore. Select preset. You can't see my mouse. Good. Yes, your chickens. Yes. I want to talk about the chickens, not about the law. Wasn't interesting. Oh, what? I already did the chickens? Wait, what? We already did the chicken part? Huh? Have I missed something? Well, anyways, let's do a time skip and heal ourselves, so we should have a few rubies left, correct? Hi. Yes, I'm a guest. Yes, normal bedroom. Thank you very much. Yep, wake me in the morning. Fine with that. Yeah. So, again, I didn't want to talk about it in such details. Oh god, we have to change the preset again. Rain. Doesn't feel like it looks any different, but you know, let's just roll with it. Oh my god. You have the chickens. Okay, not going to go to chickens, then I'm gonna steal a few of your apples. And I don't know what we're going to do. Let's just... Oh yes, clothing. Is there anything I need? Don't really. You have the champion's trousers, you know, and the whole mod thing. There's one thing I wanted to check on. Royal, right? Is that the royal? Yes, that's it. Ah, look! We have the code of Edward Elric. Oh my god, I gotta watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood again. Oh, right. You fell down here. Too. Okay. So he's still not coming home, I see. Well, let's go chicken hunting. Hope's character. Well, yeah. Alaric is trying to figure out what this new mythical item is that really, again, is there for actually no good reason. We really don't need that. You know, again. It's just another MacGuffin that just does something, that just does something, that just malivores. It's exhausting. And yeah, it's the third season with Malivore again. All the Malivore related content is just, yeah. It's much like the Star Wars sequels, you know? I just wish they, you know, somehow remotely understood the original materials and that they would respect that. It's the same bloody story actually, which is very sad. You don't understand what made the original ones good, and they, well, don't pay respect to them, and they're just far worse than the originals. Just like the Star Wars sequels. So, yeah. So, don't know if there's anything new to add to that. You know? Yeah, don't know if there's anything to add to that. Again, the only thing that redeems Hope is that I know the actress and the character can both be better, because both the actress and the character showed that in the last season of the originals. So that makes this kind of, well, not understandable, you know? I mean, even Summer Fontana did a better job at playing Hope than the writers and show directors and blah, you know, the people in charge, not the actors. I say, she did a better job at, you know, representing the character than the bloody writers are doing in bloody Legacies. Which, again, in the originals, she was a side character, you know, played by a little girl. I don't know how old she was. She was like 8 or something. I don't know. Yeah? Bloody 8-year-old girl understood the character better than the bloody people that write the bloody character now. How the hell does that work? Eh? How bad can you be at your job? People that are in charge of Legacies? Yes? Eh? They're just... It's exceptionally terrible what they're doing. You know? Going around, there are a lot of things that are handled bad, but Not even remotely as bad as that. I'd say even The Force Awakens did a better job, you know, at representing its core material and adding to it and not subtracting from it, you know, and giving us a more diverse and interesting story than Legacies is doing. I mean, honestly, The Force Awakens wasn't that bad, you know. It was okay. It was a blatant copy of A New Hope without Luke Skywalker in it. So... Ah. I didn't even enter. Okay, I've had it. All I want is to get the bloody chicken out of there. I don't want to ruin her, you know, plums, but... Seems it is the only way to do this. Oh my god. I'm so terribly sorry. Oh my god. Yeah, I made the chickens angry. I made the chickens angry. Oh no 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 no. That was not part of the plan. So did it work? Is the chicken out now? No. It's not. Finally. It seems it's starting to rain. Can I enter now? What the... Bloody hell! What the hell? All I want is to get the bloody chicken! I hate this lady. Bloody hell. I broke the heart of the old lady for nothing! Yeah, I found the last bloody one, but this old stubborn and stupid lady won't let me... Fine, I'm waiting till dawn. Till night. When the old lady's gone, then I'm gonna snatch the bloody chicken. Then I'm gonna time jump again. Ah, I hate this lady so much. So now I destroyed Valuable trees for nothing. Really? That's so stupid. Nintendo. Why? That's so typical Nintendo. Yes, I found your chickens. Yes. Yes, indeed. But the next time I'm gonna go into a house that's all gone. Yeah, so the mission was for more than the 50 rupees. It's actually important to unlock a shrine mission, but you know. Now let's hope that our plum trees have regrown. Now that yeah. Now if I slept. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Oh, they have not grown back. But the chicken's back there. Well, that's unfortunate. But okay, next mission. Or is there anything else to talk about Legacies? Actually, not much. Let's go to our castle. And we're going black. Oh my god. Oh, I have to do this in the after thing. Oh, I have to put in a special sound effect. Now that we're here. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I have to... Yeah. Why didn't you just... Okay. It seems like I've got to do everything by myself. Wait, we only did one... Titan? What the hell was that, by the way? What the hell? I think the emulator is not working properly. Ooh. Get here, horsey. This one's called Johnny Jumper, right? Oh, yeah.
Where the four winds blow, and it's 5 miles wide. Where a 6-gun
yeah. I know what I have to do for this journey.
A man can play.
Oh, yeah. Sylvia's not coming today, anyways.
Lucky Luke rides again. Lucky Luke, born to ride, with a 6-gun by his side. Lucky Luke, here's to you.
So yeah, Legacies. Yeah, so they did finally something with Landon's character arc, or maybe. So maybe he's not really back again-ish stuff. He has memory problems. And he doesn't behave in the way he does, and you know. And again, they just, you know, today they finally went completely nuts and totally forgot what everything they're doing is about. And this is not Hyrule Castle. Bloody hell. So yeah, they finally, they got her to be stabbed in the heart and don't care. Bloody hell! She's immortal! Or even not really, they haven't even clarified. If she dies, will she just be a normal vampire or will she actually be an original vampire? You know? With a full immortality thing. Because after that, she will be totally immortal if she is an original vampire. Once her curse is activated. Because there are no more white oak stakes left. And because she's the tribe where you can't even kill her with magic. Because she's bloody original. And that means that there's so much black magic in her that it would be impossible to kill her, you know, with proper magic. If she could just, you know, spell against that. And she could channel the werewolf curse and stuff and... I mean, you created the most overpowered character to ever exist. You know? So why don't you use that? God. Yeah. So everything's moving in circles again. Yeah, everything, including me in the videos. Not just the show within itself, which is bad enough, but you know. It's bad enough that I move in circles, but the show just... So much wasted potential. How? The hell could that happen? Because the people working on the show are the same people that work on the other two shows. Behind the scenes, you know, the writers. No, actually not. They changed the showrunner. They changed the showrunner. Or did they do that before the last season of the originals? Not sure. Nothing is exterminating me, Dalek. And we're back again at Hyrule Castle. We're spending an awful high amount of time here in these videos, aren't we? Have we fought Ganon yet in the talk videos? I'm not sure. And yeah, by the way, I haven't played the game off screen since the last video. Because I want to have some content left for, you know, the leftover few episodes. And I see now that... Because my original idea was that we're playing this game in Legacies talk and in Bad Batch talk. But... that means that because the episodes are coming out the same bloody day with a, you know, difference of like 20 hours or so in between them, that you get the same game as background in talk videos 2 days in a row. And these games, these videos are already quite long and exhausting to watch to a certain degree. But then it would be even worse. And most people don't have the time to watch long videos like this. Which is why I prefer to do this as a podcast, but a podcast with just me, just, Maybe we'll do the Bad Batch talk in form of a podcast, you know, with Don. once he and I have the time to do that. So, you know, perhaps we'll do it. I mean, today is a national holiday in Germany. Yeah, today. It's Father's Day, which has a few other totally unrelated to the actual holiday relation, and it's something called Christi Himmelfahrt, which I really don't want to translate, because I couldn't even properly translate it word by word, but meaning wise to translate it, you know, it's a Christian holiday. It's the day, you know, 40 days after Easter, Jesus was done walking around the desert and ascended to heaven. I don't know what that's called in the English language, like Ascension Day or something. I don't know. It's a national holiday here because, well, almost all our national holidays are some Christian holidays because, well, the ruling party is a Christian party that made all these holidays. End of the story. Although that might change in September, so, you know, we have like the bloody hell, I'm missing the word, election. So we have like the big election of the Bundestag, which would equal probably, you know, probably the Congress? The House? I don't know, like the Congress or the Senate. Probably the Senate and Bundesrat would be the Congress or the other way around. So, you know, one where we have what's like a representation of the federal government, and one that is representation within the federal government of the local state, like, governments. You know what I mean. And we have like the big election that is for the Bundestag and for the government. So like for the Chancellor, for the Supreme Chancellor of Germany, and that the Supreme, that's not the official title. Don't worry. It's the Bundeskanzler, which would loosely, meaning-wise, be translated as the Federal Chancellor. I think, possibly, maybe, sort of, but I can't guarantee it. And right now, the Green Party in Germany has the, according to, you know, the research, is the current most liked party in Germany, and their candidate for Chancellor, which is a female again, which gives her, I think, a lot of points, because people like that we are ruled by a female person right now, which is ironic because a lot of people criticize her for being female. Anyway, so yeah, we have had Angela Merkel ruling as Chancellor for the last 16 years. So people like me, we can't even remember a time when Germany wasn't ruled by a woman, and worked out well enough so far. So, you know, why change that? Because the dudes, the men, oh my god, that's horrible. The men that are wanting to get the job, they are both like exceptionally horrible choices. You know, one is... I honestly can't put it into words how bad he is. So yeah, as I've explained in the former video, in Germany we don't have like states, but we have Länder, which is the same word as country, but it has a different meaning in that context. As it is a federal, well, it means Bundesländer, so we have Bundesländer, which are like federal countries, which meaning-wise you could call states, but they are not as federal as states. If that makes any sense to you. You know, so... not federal, no, federation? Federal? I think federal is a different meaning, so, you know. Federal. Federate, not federal, I think. So, they don't have as much control of their own politics. The federal government has more decisive power in Germany than in the US, which is the system I'm comparing it to, because that is just simply the most known system in the world, and it has the most English-speaking people in it, which, you know, this English video is targeting at, so take it. So yeah, but we've long gone from Legacies talk. I'm going to see if there's any way we can go with Bad Batch talk in any sort of Star Wars game in the near future. If it doesn't work out, I'm still hoping for a possible podcast for this, so we'll see. But anyways, see you in 2 weeks again for another episode of Legacies Talk. And yes, I'm doing this for 2 episodes at one now, because for 1 episode I'll just rage too much and don't really talk. And yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you liked it. Leave a comment, rate the video. May the force be with you, and bye.